HTTP methods are the basic foundation of communication when you are dealing with the internet. The most common one that you'll see is a GET method. It's the main bread and butter method of communication that you will see when you simply just type in whatever web page you want to go to and hit enter. A lot of the times it will be HTML content. You could send back files if you wanted to. You could send back data in itself in something called a JSON object format. And what's cool about using a GET method or any of these methods is that you don't need a browser to do it. It's just one of the easiest ways to do it. It's usually agnostic in its approach on how you're able to receive information with this standard. The next method is the POST request. You're going to want to have some sort of body or object of data that the POST request is normally accepting, and you'll send that along with your information. GET and POST can do the same thing, and it's based on how the developer on the back end built out the actual APIs and the concepts for how he wants the front end to communicate. The next two methods are put and patch. Put is idempotent, meaning if I actually made a request that is the same type of request numerous times, it's not really going to do any sort of effect or change on the back end, as opposed to a patch request, where if I kept doing the same request over and over, it's most likely going to have some sort of change or side effect. The delete method or the delete request, that is what you think it is in particular. You'll usually put an ID or a variable that contains like a string of the ID of whatever you're trying to delete. A pre-flight check is a method that is used to see if the actual request can be made, and it's usually used for cross-origin connections and communication. The last one we'll talk about is the head method. This is exactly the same as a GET request, with one major difference being is that you do not get back the body information, you only get back the header information. And that's about it for these methods in particular. There are some other methods that are here and there, but this is just for the basics. If you are more interested, I left links down in the description below.